We live in an age of hurry. Messages arrive every second, deadlines pile up, and it feels like we are never doing enough. Anxiety has almost become a common language. But why does this happen? Is it only because of too much technology, the pressure of work, or is there something deeper at play? Something tied to the very condition of being human? Jean-Paul Sartre believed so. For him, anxiety is not just a product of modern stress. It reflects something much greater, a symptom of the radical freedom we carry, and the responsibility we cannot escape. Think about it for a moment. Today you could quit your job, move to another city, end relationships, and start over. Nothing except yourself is stopping you from turning the page. And this is exactly where uneasiness lives. The awareness that everything depends on us. This is the root of existential anxiety. Sartre called it the vertigo of freedom. It is not just the fear of falling, but the fear of being able to jump. The discomfort of realizing that every choice carries immense weight. In daily life, we feel this in small decisions, in the doubt of changing careers or staying in something secure, in the dilemma of ending a relationship or trying to fix it. That hesitation, that knot in the stomach before deciding, is not just insecurity. It is the reminder that there is no right path, only the path we choose to create. And this is where society steps in. To escape that anguish, we cling to ready-made roles. We follow rules, expectations, standards, all to believe that life has a fixed script. But deep down we know, even following the script is a choice. And that is why anxiety never fully disappears. It returns always to remind us that nothing is set in stone. How many times have you thought, what if I regret it? What if I make the wrong choice? These questions paralyze us, but they also reveal something essential: freedom. Sartre said that to live in bad faith is to deny this freedom. It is pretending we have no choice. It is hiding behind circumstances and letting life carry us as spectators. Take a simple example. The waiter who believes he is only a waiter. He acts as if his identity is completely defined by his job, but that is just a mask. He could quit, reinvent himself, follow another path. What holds him back is fear, the fear of his own freedom. And we do the same. We define ourselves by titles, roles, and labels. But we forget we are much more than that. When that awareness emerges, it frightens us. And in that fright, anxiety appears. So what should we do? Ignore anxiety? Fill it with distractions? That is the most common route. Social media, overwork, endless routines. Anything not to hear the silence. Anything not to face that uncomfortable voice that reminds us that we are free and that life depends on us. Sartre proposes another path. Instead of running, learn to listen. Realize that anxiety is a sign. It points to the edge of change, to the space where something new can be born. Think about the big decisions in your life. They all came with anxiety. The first day at a new job, the start of a relationship, or the courage to end one. In every moment that mattered, anxiety was there. Not as an enemy, but as proof of what was at stake, as evidence that it mattered. So maybe the problem is not feeling anxious, but interpreting it as weakness when in fact it is an invitation to authenticity, a reminder that we are authors of our own story. Of course, freedom is frightening, but it is also what gives life meaning. Without choices, there is no growth. Without risks, no achievement. Without uncertainty, no transformation. Sartre reminds us of something simple and brutal. No one is coming to save us. There is no ready-made script. There is no fixed destiny. We are the ones writing every page. That doesn't mean it will be easy. There will be mistakes, failures, setbacks. But even failures are fruits of freedom and can become sources of learning. Anxiety then is inevitable, but it is also precious because where there is anxiety, there is possibility, and where there is possibility, there is life. In the end, the question is not, how can I eliminate anxiety? But rather, what is it trying to show me? What truth about myself am I avoiding? Maybe you are anxious because you are not living as you wish. Maybe because you carry roles that no longer fit. Or because deep down, you know you are capable of more. Anxiety is the reminder that there are still paths to create, that you are not a fixed character. You are a being in constant construction, and that is the beauty of freedom. Sartre said we are condemned to be free. Yes, it is a condemnation because we cannot escape it, but it is also a gift, because freedom gives meaning to existence. In truth, anxiety is not an enemy. It is a disguised ally, an uncomfortable flame pushing us forward, and reminding us every day, life is your responsibility. Now the choice is yours. You can keep running, numbing yourself with distractions, following ready-made scripts, or you can listen to the call of anxiety, a call that says you can be more, you can create, you can change because you are already free. If this reflection spoke to you, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more content that inspires transformation and self-discovery.